Ryan here with Thanks.io. If you want more listings, here is a $2 a day system that can actually get you $1 million listings. It only takes 15 minutes to set up. I'm going to walk through step by step all the steps in this process. And by the end of this video, if you follow along, you will have a working system in place that works automatically and can get you listings for just $2 a day. Before we hop in, I want to show you some proof that this is actually working in real time. This isn't the only real estate user who has done this, but this is my favorite. This is Brett Furman out in the Philadelphia suburbs. This is $443 spent. He has gotten 4.9% of what I'm about to show you scans on the note cards he is sending, so almost up to 5%. He has sent 200 golden note cards, I call them, to $1 million or above homes to people who are 55 plus in an area that he wants to farm. And this is cold. This was not a warm list of people who already know him. And so that's 5. It's about 10 scans so far. Since started in late September, October. Brett is sending 2 cards a day, so not $2 a day. He's spending $3.58 a day. He's a little bit aggressive, right? And he has gotten 1 listing actively on the market for about 1.5 million from this, for $443 in spend. $10 million plus listings, 1 active on the market. So let's hop in. I just wanted to show you that this works, but let's hop into the step-by-step now. So I'm simply going to walk through the bullet points. You can slow down the video using the gear in YouTube or wherever you're watching this, or just pause me and rewind if I go too fast, as I tend to do because I'm from New Jersey. Anyway, let's go ahead here. We're going to create our free thanks account. If you've already done this, just bear with me, but we're just going to do Shelly Levine Real Estate at gmail.com, just a fictitious email. When the account is created, you're going to be asked to give your address to get some samples in the mail so you can feel and touch what these are like. Go ahead and do that. They're free. You'll get some free samples. I'm just going to skip that for the purposes of our demo. You're then going to see some kind of a pitch from me to try to sell you the Thanks.io business plan. The business plan is $49 a month, and the first month you will actually get $49 back for credits in that first month, so it kind of becomes free. And the biggest thing this does is it buys down Thanks.io's pricing. I'll let you watch that video as you go through here and decide whether or not you want to do that. If you want to skip this step, you just click skip down below, which is right here, the button to the left. Or if you want to authorize your card only for send, you can do that. Or if you want to go ahead with the business plan, do that. And if you do that, I will actually set up what I'm showing you in the video here for you, 100% done for you, so you don't have to do it yourself. So if you do the business plan, you'll get those $49 in credits, and then you'll get all the other benefits with the Thanks.io business plan. But for now, I'll just go ahead and skip. The next bullet point in the document that you'll see is that you're going to set up your branding. So right here it says set up your branding. And we will go ahead and put our website into the box here. Now, if you have a real estate website, it's probably going to do a lot of this for you. I'm just going to do glengarryrealestate.com, fictitious, hit save, and then it'll try to build me some creatives based on my website. So if you're with a major brand, in this case, it kind of picked up whatever logo was on that site. And then when you save your logo and the other items, let me go back here, because it kind of skipped on me. You've got your picture will be here. You'll upload your logo here unless it pre-fills it for you. And then you've got your base branding set up for this campaign. Some wonderful human had a Mission Murray logo for me ready to go from Glengarry Glen Ross. So I just used that, and then we have Shelly Levine sitting right there. All right, what's the next step? At this point, you're going to be taken to the main dashboard of the Thanks.io system, and I apologize for those of you who are already users and had to listen to me talk for this long to get to this point. You might have already done these steps in the past, but here's where we really get to work. We're going to head and click the link in this document, and what it's going to do is it's going to open up our dashboard directly to a templated version of the golden note card that is going out. So a few things to do here. This will not have Brett's info pre-filled. It'll have some blank info, such as your phone right here will automatically be there, and your first name will be there ready to go. I'm just recording the demo, so I didn't have the template correct and ready to go. So those will be merged in properly. And the messaging will say, would you consider selling address to one of my buyers if they offer the right price and terms? If yes, call or text me at, and then it'll put your phone, sign it your name. If you want to see a detailed, and then it has a PS, this is very important. If you want to see a detailed report showing what a buyer might offer today, you can scan the QR code below. So what will happen is if you add a link to your home value page, if you have one, most agents do on your website where somebody can go and check the value of your house, you're going to want to put that link right up in this box up here, right here, okay? Now, if you don't have one, simply click and use the the thanks.io default, this blue button right here. And all that's going to do is take people to a page that has your contact info on it. And the important thing to know is that you are going to be notified in real time by text and email that this person scanned. And all you simply need to do is send them some kind of a report, CMA from your MLS system or whatever tools you have, even if you have to manually send them an email with a first opinion of value. So you can use the thanks.io default, a little more manual because you're going to have to manually do it, or you can put in some automated system that you might have right there. If you need one or need a recommendation, just email me, Ryan@thanks.io. There are a few tools that our users use that are fantastic for this sort of thing that I could help share with you. So you can see the messaging over here on the right. You can play with the handwriting style if you want. You don't really have to, but pick whatever style suits your needs. You can also put on realism mode if you want, just to have a little fun. I'm doing that up top here with the font. It'll actually add some random crossouts here and there and do some fun things if you want. But that is that. That is our message. Give the message a name. I'm sorry, it's going to by default probably say golden note card or listing note card, golden listing note card, whatever I name the template. It will show up there. You can rename it, and then I'm going to click save. Okay. Next step in the process here. So we're about 6 minutes in. Let's pull this back over. We've set our home value QR code. We've clicked the link for the template. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab a targeted mailing list to mail these to. Now, if you have a farm already, feel free to add your own mailing list to the system to send this to. If you have a list of people who already know you, this is going to work even better. But if you need a fresh list, here's a few ways to go about it. So the easiest, quickest way is to come into mailing lists on the left side of the thanks.io dashboard and then click on radius search right here. You can enter any location. I'm just going to start typing some random numbers here. And then I'm going to choose. And then I have my types here. I can choose the nearest neighbors. I can choose people who are likely to move. I can choose people likely to downsize, people with home equity. So choose one of the categories. I can include or not include condos, and just simply buy a list. I'd recommend getting a list to start to test this out of 100. It's going to be 5 cents a record. So it's going to cost you $5 for a list of 100. You can mail them as often as you want. And then you're just going to click and buy the mailing list. One thing, it's probably going to kick me out right here and say that I can't mail this list because for demo purposes, I did not add a credit card. So it's going to try to get me to do that right here. So you'll just have to verify the card. I should have mentioned that earlier. I forgot that that was a step. You'll have to at least authorize the card or go to our business plan in order to be able to do that. But get your list into the system. If you want to upload your own CSV, you can just click upload CSV and upload your own list. And I am going to give a little shout out to my favorite list vendor right now. They are datazap.com. The reason I like them is that they do likely to sell mailing lists, and it's been very, very good so far, the quality of these lists. That's actually what I did for Brett. And if you upgrade to our business plan, you want me to source you a quick list of 100 people, it's pretty cheap. I can go into datazap and get that for you. But the easiest way, just go ahead and build a list using the thanks.io radius builder or upload your own list into the system right here. So we'll assume you've done that and you've got those people into your list, and we'll move on into the system and we'll move on to the next step. So the next step, and pretty much the final step to get this thing moving, is to set campaign logic so 1 card a day goes out to your list. So what I'm going to do, come over here again, and I'm going to click on campaigns in thanks.io. And then I'm going to click where it says add new campaign action right up here at the top. And it's going to select what to send. I'm going to choose note card. For my image, I'm just going to choose brand builder image that I used with the brand builder. This will have my company logo on it like so. If you want to do custom there, you can later, but understated is probably better. You don't want to scare people away with your real estate salesy branding. So just keep it understated and toned down. Either use the brand builder image, or actually the system probably has a blank template in there. You could even go with there for the image. The message is going to be our golden note card that we just went ahead and built, right? We just did that step. So select the golden listing note card template that we just created, and then you're going to select your mailing list. So I'm just going to grab one here that's already in the account. And then append or current resident, I like to turn that off for these. It will increase your delivery rate because the post office will mail it either way, whether that person still lives there or not. But for this particular campaign, I like to see them come back if the person is not actually at the house. So up to you, and it looks more kind of less commercial if you don't have the current resident on there. So I've been turning these off for these campaigns. And then here's the most important part. We're going to turn on even flow staggered sending. So we're going to click the option right here. It says even flow staggered sending. And essentially what this does is it says, hey, take my whole list. If I have 100 people, 300 people, and send them one card a year on autopilot, or send them 4 cards a year. So there might be a little math you need to do. Well, let's just say that if there were like 350 people on your list and you click one, they would each get one piece a day. It kind of sets the dailies. But any lists under 300, just put one right here. If your list is like 600 or a couple thousand and you put one, it's still only going to send a few a day, but it may affect the math around our $2 a day system. And just reach out to us if you need help with this. But I would just say put one in here for now. That's the bottom line. I've rambled a little too long on this. Just put one here and even flow staggered sending. And then we're going to click save, start campaign. And that is more or less it. And what's going to happen is that once a day, every day, that note card is going to go out in the mail. And it's going to happen on autopilot, whether you wake up and do marketing or not, whether you're on the beach or not. And one homeowner in your area is going to receive a card asking them if they consider selling to a buyer, if you could bring the right terms, right, and price. And you saw Brett's numbers about 5%, but let's just call it 2 to 5% of people will either scan the QR code to check their home value in the PS of that, or the listing that Brett got was actually a direct call. They just called him up and then the card was sitting on their table, the one I mentioned earlier, or they'll just call you. So what to expect is a 2 to 5% scan or direct call rate. So if you send 30 of these in your first month, call it 25 because mail doesn't go out on Sunday. You can probably expect within the first month you get 1 or 2 nibbles. And then month after month, this will continue to happen for you on complete autopilot. If you're just sending the one note card a day for the $2 a day, is that what it works out to? And if you get 1 or 2 interactions a month, what we're seeing is generally the quality is really good because the person has to take some action to interact with you. They have to scan a QR code, they have to call you, and if you can close or at least do listing appointments on half of these and close half of those, the economics work out really well. I'll let you do the math around that, especially if you're being intentional about the home values that you're targeting, the areas you're sending to, and some other criteria of the homeowner. So that is that. Just a few optional extras that I'm going to reiterate here on my document. If you want to use DataZap or other lead sources that will give you cell phone data, you can use bluetext.com or even manually text the follow-up on delivery. Thanks.io has the ability to text or email via some automation once the mail lands in the mailbox. And this will increase your conversion rates. If you want to do that and you're on our business plan, we'll help you set that up. And then just the final optional extra is, we started here at $2 a day, but I know some of you guys think a little bigger than 1 or 2 listing leads a month. If you want to scale this up, just wait till you get some nibbles, or if you have the budget, start at maybe 3 to 5 a day. And then what's beautiful about this system is you just can go ahead and keep adding more and more homeowners to the list and tweak up the volume. You could be sending 10, 20, 50 note cards a day like this to get a consistent flow of business flying in. But what we've done for you here is we've identified a specific templated messaging, a specific campaign structure that will work on some level, and pretty much in every real estate market in North America, the numbers should work if you see anywhere from a 2 to 5% conversion rate and you are halfway decent at closing. You should see really nice ROI from this $2 a day system that can get you $1 million listings. I will say the $1 million listings part is really just if you're going to target, like Brett is, people who are, target $1 million homeowners and $1 million homes, but you don't have to do that. You could go lower down, of course, if you want to. So any questions at all, just email me, Ryan@thanks.io, or use support@thanks.io. Again, if you upgrade to our business plan, we'll set this all up for you, no problem. Just use the link you'll see in the dashboard to book a one-on-one, and we'll get this going. But this is how to do it, a $2 a day system that can get you $1 million listings. That takes only 15 minutes to set up.